Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at plastic pipe, how to cut it, how to put it into the system and connect it to fittings. Okay, let's get going. So today we're looking at plastic pipe. There's hundreds of brands, different types of fittings out there. One of the main ones that you're going to come across is made by someone called John Guest. It looks like this. It's probably available in most hardware stores in the UK, B&Q, Homebase, etc, etc. As a rule, I would say plumbers generally would prefer to use copper over plastic. Plastic has its uses. It's a lot more flexible than rigid copper pipe, so it's easy to bend, it's easy to put large lengths under floorboards, so it has its uses. I'm not saying plumbers don't touch it. Plumbers do touch it, but they prefer to work with copper. But for you guys out there, this plastic pipe might be a little bit better because you're not going to have a huge amount of tools to work with it. So you might just need some cutting tools, and then pretty much that is it. Measuring tape, pencil, and away you go. So let's get looking at this then. So the pipe we're looking at today is plastic pipe. It comes in three sizes. It comes in 22mm, 15mm and 10mm. It's actually called MLCP, multi-layer composite pipe. As I said, it's quite flexible, so you can bend it quite well. Obviously, if you bend it too much, you're going to put a kink in it and it's not going to be usable. So you do have to be careful with it, but it does bend quite easily. Quite a good feature on this pipe. If you look, it's got some little you see those? They're coming across. Those little markers there. What those indicate is how far to insert the pipe into the fitting. So let's have a look at the fitting. So this is a fitting. This is a John Guest Speedfit fitting. So that's an equal T. We have a connector, so you join two pipes together. We have an elbow. But they make these fantastic little stop ends. So if you've got your pipe and there's water pouring out of it, or it could be pouring out of it, they make these stop ends, and all you do is just push it on and that's it, capped off. So I've cut the pipe on the little star. So the next star up is theoretically where the pipe should sit into the fitting. So this is a fitting. It works very simply. You unscrew it and you can close it. So if we unscrew all these ends, that's them now open, ready to accept pipe. Here we have the pipe. So all we do is push it in until it goes no further. And then you close it. That then is indicated by how far, can you see that? There you go, see that little thing there, the little star? So that is the pipe all the way in. However, there is an issue. This pipe cannot go into that fitting without that little insert going inside the pipe. So let's put the insert into the pipe. Like so. That is now ready to go into the pipe. So once you have your insert pushed into the pipe, make sure the end is unscrewed. You just push that pipe into the fitting. You'll feel it go in and it won't go any further. Once it's in, you can then check with the mark. That's bang on. You then tighten that up and that is now locked in. That will not come out. There is also another belt and braces way, so it's not coming out. They make these little C-clips. So that little C-clip goes in that little gap and that is now completely locked off and there is no way that will ever come off. So that's the pipe completely fitted, locked down with the extra locking C-clip in. So let's say you were trying to do some work and this was already in place. How would you remove it? To get a little flat bladed screwdriver, just take out the little C-clip, there we go, remove that. You then unscrew the thread a little bit and then this piece here should be sliding forwards and backwards. Pull it backwards and just remove the pipe. There's a problem. The insert is stuck inside the pipe. That's not really a problem. All you do is you completely unscrew it. You'll hear a click. So that takes the front of it off. You then pull the insert out so you can have a washer and then a ring on top of the washer. Take those off. Pop the washer back in, the ring back in top, and just screw it back into place. And then it can be reused. I don't advise completely taking them apart all the time, but now and again is not going to be a problem. One of the great things about using plastic pipe, and especially this John Guest, is how versatile it is. So if we had some copper pipe, and let's just say this was going up to a pipe somewhere else, what we can do is we can stick the T on it, lock that down. We can then stick the plastic pipe, obviously with our insert, into it, lock it down. That's how quick it is. So it's really quick, it is really easy. So if you're going to be using this plastic pipe, you're going to have to cut it at some point. And there's three methods of cutting the pipe. First one, you could use a Stanley knife, which is quite easy to do. So let's say we just want to cut it at that mark there. So with probably considerable amount of pressure, it will go through. There you go. Second method would be with a hacksaw. I don't generally advise this one, it can be quite messy. So we'll cut the end of the pipe off. Very quick, but the problem you've got is you get this messy burr. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get your Stanley knife and just take away the inside and the outside, remove that burr. It's not perfect. They do a burr removal tool. This one's made by Monument, and you just stick it inside the pipe, give it a couple of turns, and that takes it away. Or you can buy some cutting pliers like these. So just be careful, these are ultra sharp, but very good. I touched earlier on these stop ends, just want to show you how good they are. So what we're going to do is, I've got an open pipe here, I'm going to turn it on, water's going to come out, I'm going to try and get this on. We're not going to try and get wet, but going to try and seal it off as quickly as I can. So let's have a go. Okay, so there's our open pipe. You turn the valve on, let a little bit of water out. So imagine you've got a leak in the house. Oh no! Your stop cap, put it on the end, push it on. That's it, capped off. Turn it all the way. Nothing's coming out of it. So they are really good, really handy things to have on you. Also, get yourself a foldable plastic bucket. I think they're about £5 on Amazon. Absolutely brilliant. So Father's Day's coming up. Get your requests in, guys. So that's a quick overview of John Guest Speedfit pipe. Just to recap, get your pipe, cut it to the size you need, get your insert, push your insert firmly into the pipe, get your fitting, make sure it's unscrewed, take the pipe with the insert in, push it into the fitting, lock it down. You then take your lock-in C-ring and just push it into that little bit there, and that's it done. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.